Hey guys, it's Elle with Powerhouse Couples for Life. I am glad to be here, located in Indianapolis, Indiana, where it's nice and fallish weather and it's cold and I like to be in my like warm clothes underneath the blankets with the heater on, like just relaxing on this Sunday night. But I definitely wanted to come to you guys and bring um, some life to everybody. Powerhouse Couples for Life is a relationship mastery company that is excited about bringing truth, wisdom, knowledge, and definitely results in regards to maximizing your relationship. We focus on our inner selves. We focus on how we are coming together and uh, getting rid of the inner resistance and core beliefs that we've gained over time in regards to our experiences, and starting to allow us to be able to speak and communicate with one another so that our relationships are flowing with ease. We establish principles, help you guys establish principles, and we help in regards to bringing back the deeper connection with your loved one, or even if you're trying to establish a relationship, you're looking for a mate, that you're being able to attract that mate that you desire. And that's what we do in Powerhouse Couple for Life. I definitely encourage you to tune into us. We come on every night at 7:30 p.m. because we want to make sure that relationships are thriving out there, that you guys are being able to create and maximize the life that you always desired and wanted, especially when it comes to love. And so tonight, I'm definitely excited. My topic is I need you to support my dreams. For me and my husband, we're both entrepreneurs, been entrepreneurs since we came together. And that was 12 years ago. And our story is definitely one of love, of understanding, of wisdom, of knowledge. And it hasn't always been that way. And that's why we are so adamant and so resilient about making sure that everybody can get the truth about being in a relationship, about being married. We went through cycles of drama. We went through definitely the option of, hey, maybe we should call it quits, because we need to get these things together, and it's affecting how we're living. It's affecting how we can go forward in the future. And so we had to go through the process of late nights talking about how we were going to resolve it, and the emotional disconnect, sexless nights, you know what I mean? Like all of these things occurred in our relationship that we decided that, yes, we are going to make a difference in our life, and that we want to share that difference. We want to share what works in order for your relationship to really grow and to really come to that place that you want it to come to, of intimacy, of deeper connection, and just being in love again. And that's what we do. I definitely want to talk about, I need you to support my dreams. I think when people come together, you have to realize that, yes, you're not always going to exist in that same state for the entire relationship, and that things will come, your desires and dreams will come forth, and that you will want to pursue those at some point in time, although you want them to be there with you, to love you, and to help you and to support you. And some people are just not skilled in that, and they have to realize that, yes, if you're in a relationship with you, that they have to accept that part of you as well. And it is a very important part because it affects your ability to thrive in life. And most people don't realize that yes, if you have that person that loves you, to influence you, to support you, um, that you're capable of attempting anything because you have that behind you, or you have that person that's there to comfort you when there is a failure or there is a situation that you can go and resolve and talk to. And so it is important that at some level, and this is a type of dependency that we have to realize, is that this is a healthy dependency. And if it's not really taken into consideration, then what happens is there's an anxiety that is created in that person that's really trying to pursue the dream. And you have to think about this when you're in a relationship, that whoever's pursuing the dream, it is for both of you all. It's not just for them, but it's for both of you all. And that you have to accept the fact that, yes, your loved one is definitely looking forward to making life, better and greater for the both of you. But not only that, you can conquer those things that need to be changed in the world because you have that person behind you to support you, to come home to when you need that comfort. And for me and my husband, we had the same mindset in regards to living life and the relationships, in regards to business. And so, yeah, we dealt with the same things, and we were there to support. And I'll let you know, with our daycare business, as we started that up, I was very, very hesitant about speaking to people, like going out and saying, hey, this is, we got this business established, and we love children. We're going to bring these children in. And I was very fearful about it. And so what happened, was like, he had to go with me just to pass out flyers, like to pass out business cards. That was his support for me. And that was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, okay. But he, as we started the business, he was like, you know what? This is what's necessary. Like, if this is what it takes for me to ride with you, to pass out the flyers, and one time we passed them out in mailboxes, and then somebody was calling us like, you created a federal offense. And we like, what, really? We didn't have no clue. But honestly, we had that, and just in the other businesses that we pursued, that we had each other's back. Yes, we can do this, and him being up, he would stay up late nights and things like that. He always would do the back end of support when it came to, the daycare or any other businesses that we started. He would be up nights after nights, but it was this way that he was supporting emotionally. Yes, he was like, hey, encouraging. And he's always encouraged, always said, yes, this is the place that I see us being. And so I'm going to do my part, however I can do it, whether it's physically or emotionally. It is necessary. Not only that, when you have that supportive partner, guess what? Life, your health, like so many other things are impacted because you feel and you have a vibration of knowing that, yes, that I have the support that I need. I got the confidence, my confidence is boosted. And I know that the quality of life is going to be improved because I got my loved one with me to help me be supportive in my dreams. If not, guess what? And these dreams can be simple as weight loss. The dreams can be simple as, you're going back to school, all of those things. The emotional and physical support in regards to somebody thriving is so key in regards to the way that they can go forward and push the favor, the open doors that may occur because they are in a state of excitement, of exuberance about what is happening, and knowing that somebody is there to support. When you're unsupportive, what happens is there causes some physical health issues, a lot more stress. A relationship also takes definitely a hit because there is division in what is happening. And if you really want to, get a full picture of that, you have to think about it. Somebody that's telling you, hey, I don't think you should try that, that we're not going to, it's not going to pay the bills right now or whatever. I think you should do something different. But look what happens. For the most part, it's going to create this insecurity in the person. Because once again, they're not going to go for their dream. They're going to think, hey, maybe I should wait on this. I don't think I have enough, exuberance to pursue it because of what you've done. And a lot of times, if that is the case, there may be the fact that that person or that mate has had some experiences that would put them in this state of saying, hey, you are, I've experienced this before, and maybe they've not shared that with you or not, or whatever, but maybe they've said, hey, I experienced this with a previous relationship, or I went through this when I was growing up, and this was the outcome, and I'm fearful, or I have an insecurity in myself, and that happening to us. And what happens is with negativity, when you're trying to go for your dreams, it stunts it totally. It will stunt it. And what happens is if our existing beliefs and expectations, they start becoming a self-fulfilled prophecy. And eventually you'll start seeing what you think or believe to unfold right there before your eyes. So you have to realize that it's so important that that supportive person definitely has you and them in mind, but they have a mindset of it's us. And if you want to go for that, then let's go for it. Not you go for it, but let's go for it. You have to and I have a couple of different ways that that really does happen. There's some insecurity. There's a way that relationships can be affected if you're not providing this secure haven for them. But maybe you're saying, hey, yeah, go for it. But when it's something that fails, you're like, see, I told you. Or you're like, no, I don't know what you're going to do about that, but I'm not a part of that. You decided to go for it. And even using those things, guess what? That causes another cycle of, maybe I shouldn't pursue it as I thought so, and then it stunts the growth, which once again is going to affect your quality of life for both of you. So continue on. If you're going to start something, realize that it is us. When you're going for your dreams, or you're trying to lose weight, or that you're trying to go back to school, whatever it is, make sure it's us, and that there is an understanding at the beginning that it is us. A third type of cycle that happens is that cycle of intrusiveness, where the mate is like, yes, let's go, honey, let's get it, let's take this, to the top. The next thing you know, they done took over the business, or they done took over the plans, whatever it is. And you're going, it was something that I wanted to pursue. I need your support, but I don't need you to be in it. I need you to take that step back and just support me physically and emotionally. But if I need your help, I would definitely ask you. But it is so key that you're not very intrusive on it, but that you're allowing that person to pursue it, to go with the vision that they have, and that you're saying, yeah, I'm right here cheering you on. I'm your number one fan. I'm here, however, that I can pursue it, but I'm not going to be a part of it unless you're doing it together. And I do encourage all couples, all relationships, do a project together, something that's simple. We talked about serving a couple of nights ago. Serve, somebody in the community, or create a project within your home once a month in regards that you guys are working together. But it is so key. The fourth kind of cycle that really provides a secure haven for people that are dreamers, that are going for their dreams, is that you really have that person that says, yes, I support you, that they're going to help you in decrease the stress levels. They're going to help you in providing comfort and support. They're going to help you in regards to, yes, whatever matter or form or fashion that you're needing them. But they are there. They're not intrusive. They're not bringing forth some type of belief or existing issue that happened in their previous relationships, but they are definitely there in full emotional connection with you, as well as physical, to say, babe, this is what you can do. I know you can do it. I can see it in you. It takes, whatever it takes, let's do it. Let's go for it. And that you be that support in that form or fashion. It is so key. So being supportive doesn't mean being a part of, being in it always. It doesn't mean that you have to, limited what you're thinking secretly, but get those fears, get those doubts out on the table before the person goes for their dream. Definitely make sure that they are clear on what's going to go forward at every step of the way, that they're not like, well, what happened? Or are you still doing, or you're not? Making sure that there is clarity, making sure that there is accountability. Thank you, April. Yes, and making sure that your dream is going forward. And that's the way that you will thrive in life. That's the way that you guys will have a better, insight into what life is all about. And it is so key. I got five tips to being supportive. First one is just encouraging them Number two is show interest. Show as much interest as you possibly can in what they are doing. Being there to support them, cheer them on, whatever it might be. It may even start with the little things, but definitely, as you are, for dreamers, it is your environment that makes a difference. It is so much of knowing that, yes, I have somebody that can pour back into me when I go out and I face something hard, that I'm able to say, I know somebody that can understand me, will hear me out. Number three, don't interfere unless you're asked to interfere. One thing for me and my husband is, yes, hey, do you want my advice or not? Maybe I just need to be listening right now. I don't need to be giving advice. I just want you to listen. So sometimes you have to make that clear after they've ranted about something. Hey, do you want me to speak on it or not? And that gets you clarity. There doesn't lead to an argument because you done said something that wasn't supposed to be there. Definitely. Number five, be available. Be available emotionally and physically, especially if you're an entrepreneur and you're starting something. Like, it can really make the difference knowing that my emotional needs, I'm being comforted, and that I have a place of a safe haven to say, yes, man, I can get up and go back and do it again. And I know that it's going to prosper. If you are, spiritual, definitely prayer always works to cover your mate, making sure that, yes, there is no other spiritual hindrances, and that, yeah, you can go forward in it all. So I hope this blessed you all, guys. I hope that you are understanding what a dreamer really needs and how a dreamer can take you from where you're currently living to a life that is truly thriving. But it's about us impacting. I believe totally that it is our joy that brings the light to this world, and that we have to definitely live in a state of joy, a state of expectation, a state of, knowing that, yes, there is greatness in us. And so that we have to go forth in that. But we have to present it within our privacies of our homes, amongst our relationships, in order for other people to see it. And that's key for us. I hope that you guys join us tomorrow night at 7:30. Definitely tomorrow, join us in Next Level Relationship and Love Breakthrough. We are doing our first 5-day training, and it's only going to be about 30 to 45 minutes. But we're talking about unleashing your personal power to show up in your life and in your relationship. We're excited to bring this. This is one of the modules of our program in which we are helping people fight through their inner resistance, get on track, understanding those core beliefs that are holding you back, and just making it rock for, 2021. We're ready to rock this out. And so we're doing it with all our might. We're bringing a program. My husband, he's a cash minister. He definitely talks about, hey, you got to give it out. We're doing the Costco thing. Yeah, we letting you taste it, letting you sample it. Hey, so you'll go to aisle 3 and buy it. That's basically where we at with it. So we definitely love you guys, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy your night.